All right, welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing some upgrades on the 2026 GMC Canyon here. This one's a really nice piece. Only got about 300 miles on it at the time of this video. We're going to start with these Husky window vent visors that are low profile, and we're also going to be doing some step bars. I'm going to do a separate video on that, so check that one out as well. I'll link that in the description probably. But here, I'll show you these guards real quick here. There's your part number for the Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon 2015 to present crew cab. And this is the box they come in. And here's the guards. We'll get them out and we're gonna put them on, and then we'll do a little bit of review here after we get them installed. All right, so we got the first side on, the driver's side over here, and it looks pretty good. I like these. They're a little bit thicker, like width-wise, like this way, than like a normal one is, but they're low profile. So if you come like on the front side here, you can see like how thin those are with the cab, like going this way. So hopefully a little bit less noise, but they are nice. You can really get like a good inch or two rolling that window down, keep the rain out. So it should be nice. We're gonna do the other side real quick, and then we'll come back and give you like a final look. All right, so I was thinking I'll just give you a quick look how these go on while we're doing the other side here. And basically there's nothing to it. You just get 4 of these alcohol prep wipes. They come with it, and you wipe off the area like above the windows where they're gonna go. And then you got this 3M adhesive on the back here, and that's what holds them on. So the only tricky part really is the front one. You gotta tuck under the mirror. So I just use this little plastic pry bar to hold that, pry that away, and I'll show you here. This little edge right there just tucks down in under there, and then you can pull away that tape and press and hold those on after the alcohol is dried away from the paint. And that's just to keep it from coming up in the front parts where you're going to catch most of that wind and stuff. And what I like to do, the way I do it, is I pull off these short ones. This one's just got one on the rear. The other one's got one on the front and rear. You can see there. And then I get like a little bit of this tape going. We'll just pull this off here to show you. So I just get enough to stick it like that. So I take the rear one off, take just this little part off, pull this over. Then once you put that under the mirror, the back part stuck, then you can actually, this is thin enough, you can just pull it from this side once it's already on there and pull it out, and it's good to go. It's actually kind of cool how that works. I wish I had more hands, I could kind of show you that, but we'll leave it right there. I'll come back and show you when we got them on both sides. All right, so I got this up here. I think I can show you one-handed. So like I said, this goes underneath the mirror here. This piece is off back here, and then we just got this little tab sticking out, and basically we're just gonna take that and pull this off while I'm holding it, and just kind of push it along as we go. And then we're just gonna hold it for a couple minutes. All right, so that's it, guys. We got these on both sides now, and they're looking good. Just next thing is just not to wash it for 2 or 3 days. Give those a chance to be on there. Really, you don't want to, if you can help it, I would say, you know, don't really drive it for like 24 hours. Like, let it have some time to sit there. Make sure it's warm, not too cold, not too hot. I'm gonna leave it in the shop over the weekend. But that just gives it time to adhere and stuff. So the final view on these, they're pretty decent quality. Seems like they're on par with Lund and AVS and the other companies that we've worked with. For me, this is like the 4th or 5th set that I've had over the years. And my dad's had probably 10 or 12 different trucks with different brands. So I'd say they're on par with these. This is the first time we've tried the Husky liners, but they're pretty decent. As far as longevity with the tape and stuff, they're all gonna have that same 3M tape nowadays. That's just kind of the industry standard. What you're really looking for on quality is like fit and finish. How well do they make it around the windows? How well does it look once it's on there? How long does it match the contour of the cab and the windows and stuff like that? And then as far as putting it on, I showed you that little bit there. And then the hardest part other than that is just getting them lined up straight. The old school trucks were a lot easier. There's a lot more square corners and stuff. These newer ones are a lot more aerodynamic and round, so it's kind of harder to get it on there evenly. The one thing is in this middle here, you want to gap that evenly left and right. You can kind of see there's a little gap there. They're supposed to be. Just make sure those are even height-wise on the front and back one, and the spacing's even left to right on the other side, so it looks uniform. If you're putting these on for the first time yourself, I would say have somebody else help you, like stand back, you know, maybe 20, 30 feet and tell you like, hey, that looks straight, hey, that looks crooked, if you haven't done it before. But like I said, I've put on quite a few different sets of these, different brand-wise. So I'm satisfied. I like them. They'll look better once we get the fingerprints off and stuff. But like I said, you can't wash it for a while. So that'll be it for this one. Hopefully this video turns out good when we put it all together. If you guys have any questions on these, let me know. I'll try to answer them down in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.